User experience.
User experience.
User experience.
User experience.
Everywhere you look today, people are talking about experiences. Whether it's a product, a service, or even a simple interaction in a store. It's hard to believe that before computers, mobiles, and internet, people didn't really think about how they felt while using something. Because it is a tendency of human being to make their life comfortable no matter where they live, what they wear, or what they eat. So let's see where did it all started. People of China in 4000 BC came up with this philosophy to create beautiful living space that resonate with natural wind, sunlight and energy. They created spaces that would be pleasing to our eyes. This was an era where humans started to build things for their comfort. After several thousands of years, when Greeks were in power, they modified this term to ergonomics, where they focused in comfortable interaction with the products and tools they use. Next, we move to the 1400s in the Renaissance era. The guy who created Mona Lisa was also a sculptor, architect, scientist, and inventor. So when he was commissioned by the Duke of Milan to design the kitchen for a feast, he must have seen there are very less people to transport food and crowd is huge. He got creative and gave birth to the first conveyor belt. The early 19th saw the Industrial Revolution, where mass production was the main objective of the business. It led to human working in harsh conditions and also manufacturing of war equipments and ammunition. This changed the meaning of experience from personal comfort to industrial efficiency. Although this era was harsh, but it gave two key principles of UX design: usability design, user testing. Frederick Winslow Tyler was a mechanical engineer and was known to improve workplace efficiency by prioritizing the relationship between humans and tools. Tyler was essentially putting usability design first. Second was a Japanese car brand Toyota, who made a production system that emphasizes the feedback of the people working in factories about the tools they are using. Walt Disney was not a UX designer, but he laid foundation of a concept that is much used in user experience design: storytelling. Creating an immersive experience for his audience made him a significant figure in the field. Using this technique, these brands were able to sell anything to the mass consumer. Till now, we saw that technology was limited to industries and factories. But late 19s brought the flood of gadgets to the hand of common man, and these organizations became huge.
Computers are supposed to make life easier. About 1 in 3 American households has bought that theory and purchased a PC. But what they didn't tell you is that life does not get easier right away.
With the flood of gadgets, there came in another problem. Common people were not able to understand personal computers and technical terms, and people began to lose interest. It was then when user experience came into picture. With scalability comes more job titles. Don Norman, a cognitive scientist, joined Apple in early 90s. He was the first person to have the word UX in his job title. He published his book, The Design of Everyday Things, and it changed the way professionals approach creating products and services. So here we are, constantly adapting, innovating, and designing for comfort, usability, and joy. The story of user experience is not just about technology, it's about our drive to make life easier, more beautiful, and more connected. And as we move into the future, one thing is clear: the experience will always come first.